Coach, can you describe the play of your young guys tonight, and led by Kyle off the bench?
Yeah, it's a good group of young kids. You know, we had, I think, 7 new players this year, and I think for our part, I think they had a great season. You know, when you get 7 new guys, and we played for the first time without Timmy's leadership, to win 61 games and play well through the first round and through the second round, and the beginning of the conference finals here, I think they did a fine job for themselves, and the young kids had a big part in that, throughout the year and in the playoffs. So I think, their future's bright.
Pop, can you talk about what went into the decision of not playing LaMarcus in the fourth quarter?
We were down by 40, and I didn't think it'd make much sense to have him go back out there.
Any more questions? Go ahead. Fire away.
Is this going to be a good one? I'd like to leave on a happy note here after getting my butt kicked. Go ahead.
Circumstances always different every game, every series. Kawhi's
well, that's good.
Injury,
I agree with that.
Kawhi's injury being kind of foremost among that. But for the Warriors to start 12-0.
Is this going to be a long question? Because if
I think it already is, but it's not going to be much longer. 12-0 in the playoffs. How impressive is that to you?
Really impressive.
Not really, really?
Anybody else have a question that makes sense? And I'll be happy to answer it.
What kind of wine are you going to have tonight? I'm just trying.
Yes, sir.
Pop, going back over the years, I mean, we've seen the NBA change a lot from where it was 15, 20 years ago. And I'm just curious as to what your thoughts on the prevalence of the 3-ball now. And, I mean, the Warriors obviously use it. I mean, the Rockets were huge with it. I mean,
right.
What's it changed? How's it changed the game, and what's it doing to the game?
Well, I don't see too many big men that are real interested in playing down on the block anymore. Everybody wants to shoot it. And I think that I've stated many times I hate the 3-point shot. I've often said, well, why don't we have a 4-point shot? Let's have a 5-point shot. Make it a circus. And then there's nothing going on except, you feel like you're in Vegas every night, that sort of thing. But you got to go with what it is. There's that many players that can shoot the 3. You better be able to guard it, and you better have people that make a 3. Because, analytics, you don't have to be a genius to see what the 3 does. And the Warriors have a multitude of people who can shoot it. That philosophically, I can still hate it, but I still have to use it. And when we've won championships, we've shot 3s. And it was one of the reasons that we won. So I guess maybe those ideas are mutually exclusive, but I hate it, but you use it.
Coach,
I hope they don't do that 4-point thing, because I think Steph and Clay will be able to make those too. Everybody will be in more trouble.
You saw the Warriors obviously several times during the regular season, including one time pretty late in the regular season. Did it seem like they reached another level in the playoffs, that they found a different gear, that maybe they gelled in a way?
No, I didn't really. I didn't, watch it that closely to feel that or to see that.
Coach, you've watched Steph come up in this league. He's cut his teeth against teams like you. What impresses you about how he performs as he's grown?
Well, he's taken on the responsibility to be a star every night, and a lot of people can't do that. That's number one. And number two, he's had the wisdom to make his game even more solid. A little bit less mustard. And a little bit more fundamentally sound, which reduces turnovers, gets more shots for teammates. So he's been willing to tone it a little bit, over the past few years, and the possessions are that much more powerful, that much more. There's no dry possessions, fewer turnovers, that kind of thing, and obviously his confidence has gone through the roof, because he realizes that what he does is special, but it doesn't diminish his attitude and approach and edge as he approaches every game. So he's very special.
Thank you.
Take care.